murdered in Tamenglong. One boy electrocuted, 2 others critically injured. And imported gold biscuits worth rupees 30 lakh seized in Imphal. Hello and good evening. You're watching Tom English News. I'm Loving Rimai, giving you the news in details. 2 non-local men were found brutally murdered today at New Kaipundai village area along National Highway 37 under Tausem Police Station of Tamenglong district. Both the bodies were found lying on the roadside about 100 meters apart, sources said. The bodies are yet to be identified. The heads and the faces of the 2 got deep cut marks, probably caused by blunt objects. Sources suspected the 2 were murdered by some unidentified people who later dumped the bodies there. The bodies have been brought to Janims for post-mortem. A boy died following electric shock at Palang village under Pungir subdivision. As per information, the incident happened this morning after the boy accidentally stepped on a snapped electric pole at the village, a report said. The deceased, a class 6 student, has been identified as MK Thotan, son of MK Rocky of Palang village under Pungir subdivision. It is also learned that 2 boys, both friends of Thotan, were also seriously injured in the incident while trying to save Thotan from being electrocuted. They have been identified as Ngahantem Jajo, son of Ningreshang Jajo, and Okpei Jajo, son of Malungchang Jajo, both from Palang village. Because of its remoteness and lack of health facility, ambulance was arranged at Ukrul headquarters for picking up the victims. MK Thotan and his friends were home for the Good Friday and Easter holidays. Thotan, along with his 2 friends, went to visit his grandmother at Goda village, but while returning home, Thotan accidentally stepped on the live wire, leading to his death. A team of Anti-Smuggling Unit Customs Division Imphal apprehended 2 persons and seized 9 imported gold biscuits worth around 30 lakh from their possession at Imphal's Pasoy Bazaar last morning. The gold biscuits were found hidden inside their bodies, said a press release issued by the Office of the Assistant Commissioner Customs Division Imphal. It is said the smugglers were on their way to Jiribam in a passenger winger van, which was intercepted. The arrested persons have been identified as Nirbhay Kumar Upadhyay, aged 31 years, and Bach Chalal, aged 59 years, both hailing from Uttar Pradesh. A case has been registered over the incident and further investigation is on. The Kangleipak News Tengbang Loop today organized a grand feast in connection with Sajibu Chairauba Festival at Andro Park. Simple gifts were presented to women who took part in the program. Notably, Kangleipak News Tengbang Loop has been generally extending helps to disadvantaged people in the state, including the lives of a few ones who were aired by Tom TV. On the occasion, Loop Publicity Secretary Rose Maibam stated that such events strengthen the bond between brothers and sisters.
Madi paper dagi madi Tom TV puna magna mokoi mayam sina puthoraga like the laira puna magsi Tom TV madi IS TV ko puna magsin puthoraga akoi na sak khangjabani tasing na makidi khwai marudi akoi bu mit na uholiba khangaliba je Tom TV mdu IS TV puna maktagi akoi uzaraga khangjaraga masi mateng tawba chachabani tasing na magdi matang khuding makta ngasi Kangleipak News Tengbang Loop ki maikai dagi Tom TV bu matang khuding da matam sang na thabuk tawbiyu.
As part of the school inspection visit by the All Manipur Students Union (AMSU), a team of the union carried out inspection at several schools in the remote areas of Barak Circle in Jiribam district. During the visit, the team learned that Bhutan Khai Government Upper Primary School lacks infrastructure and that due to shortage of teachers, a local man was found taking English class for standard 1 to 6 inside a single classroom. Rohit Chandra Das does not possess proper educational qualification nor English language skill, following which the AMSU volunteers interrupted the class and later closed down the institute for the day. L. Ranbir Singh of Students Volunteer Committee, AMSU Imphal, Joint Secretary of AMSU Imphal Headquarters, Moirangthem Prabin, President of Jiribam District Committee, Y. Sanjeev Singh, and Vice President of AMSU Headquarters Imphal, M. Abdul Hakim, were part of the team. Abdul Hakim told media persons that the students in Shotobekra High School were facing difficulties while attending classes because of poor infrastructure and shortage of teachers in the school. He added Bhutan Khan Government Upper Primary School was shut down for the day after a local person who was taking class was caught red-handed. Moirangthem Prabin told media persons that all teachers Shotobekra Government Junior High School except the headmaster were found absent. He criticized the zonal education officer for neglecting duty and being self-centered. Prabin appealed to the concerned authority to look into the matter.
नौना सारगनी हाइना दु ngasi phobra thabak to onthorapagi mami tadri school sida ICT gi leifam thokba classroom leitri bench desk mafam marang khangdabida leiri aduragi thongnau mafam marang khangdabida leiri masi pumnamak sarkar na tumina leisinbiganu amadi mari leinaba authority sing athu matamna mideng sangbiu.
The first death anniversary of senior journalist of the state, Kellen Tokchom, who also served as the special correspondent of National English daily The Telegraph, was jointly observed by his family members and Kellen Tokchom Trust at his residence in Tera Tongbram Lekai, Imphal today. As part of the observance, a statue of the late journalist was unveiled by Irangbam Arun, who is a trustee member of the trust. Talking to Tom TV, wife of the late scribe Tokchom Ongbi Mamcha said that the statue has been erected by her family along with Kellen Tokchom Trust out of love and as a tribute to her beloved late husband. She also urged the journalist community to work for the public with transparency and without any influence from the political circle.
April gi 1 da laikidabani adunga si magi chahi gi kumon pharak pasida founder ama oina aina church ka khusam nazaraga magi murti sima aina katchabani adaida ngasi gi kat pasigi phira maikhum hangdokwa se ta irengbom aruna hangdokpi gi aina magi mitam asi tamjaraga mabu ningsing boina punsi goina lejanana ba tawjabani Paumi mo wala government gi side ta amada amatung chandana maya ida lepaga mayam gi afaba tawbirakna na ba ai haijani.
College of Nursing Lamphilpat organized a one-day blood donation cum awareness camp at its conference hall in Lamphilpat today. Addressing the event as the chief guest, Additional Director of Directorate of Health Services, Manipur, Dr. P. Shyamsundar emphasized on the importance of donating blood by people, which he said reduces the chances of getting cardiovascular diseases besides getting other benefits. He further said that the percentage of blood donation in the state is comparatively low. He also expressed good wishes to everyone who are maintaining the habit of donating blood by considering that it is going to save someone's life.
With all this, I request the entire crowd here today to spread the awareness that blood donation is one of the noblest things that one can do in one's life, and then there is nothing that one loses by giving a unit of blood 3 or 4 times in a year. And all all you get, rather, there is everything to gain by giving blood. Scientific reasons say like stay away from heart attacks, this and that in case of males, and then in case of females. And there are so many good things coming up. Anyway, thank you, all of you. Thank you very much for being here with us today.
And now for another quick break. Stay with us.
Located in the heart of Imphal city, Asian restaurant Hotel Yaifaba can even more brighten up your beautiful days. With best sizzler platters in the city, we have separate kitchens for veg and non-veg. Also offers you with chef specials on weekends. Enjoy your happy hours with our best services. Asian restaurant Hotel Yaifaba, MG Avenue, Imphal. For home delivery, kindly contact 9856003956 or 9856003957.
Welcome back after the break. A 35-year-old woman who used to work as a junior court assistant at the Supreme Court of India wrote to 22 judges of the court yesterday, alleging that Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi had made sexual advances on her at his residence office on October 10 and 11 of 2018. The affidavit provides that the ex-employee, her husband, and their family have gone through baptism of fire ever since she spurned Ranjan Gogoi's advances towards her in October 2018. The Secretary General of the Supreme Court, in a common email sent to reporters who had contacted Justice Gogoi to get his response to the former employee's charges, said the allegations by the woman were completely and absolutely false and scurrilous and are totally denied. Navy Chief Admiral Sunil Lanba today launched the third ship of Project 15B, a guided missile destroyer Imphal, at Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders in Mumbai. With a launch weight of 3,037 tons, the vessel made its first contact with water with full fanfare during the launching ceremony. INS Imphal, a new stealthy guided missile destroyer, is the first warship to be named after a city from one of the seven sisters northeast states with cutting-edge advanced technology and are comparable to the best ships of their class anywhere in the world. It is named after the Imphal, taking after the famous Battle of Imphal. Similarly, a company in Indian Military Academy is also named Imphal to honor the same. Rajiv Gandhi University has inked a memorandum of understanding with a Kolkata-based Institute for Cooperation and Implementation of a community-based project on delivery of a comprehensive hepatitis B virus care in Arunachal Pradesh. The John C. Martin Foundation of the USA is funding the project with Liver Foundation West Bengal, a unit of Indian Institute of Liver and Digestive Sciences, as the primary recipient of the grant and RGU as the sub-recipient. The project entails population screening and linkage to care. A hardcore ULFA-L rebel has surrendered before the police in Arunachal Pradesh. The surrendered ULFA-L rebel has been identified self-styled Lieutenant Udrigan Asom, and he surrendered before the Laju police in the Tirap district of Arunachal Pradesh yesterday. After interrogation, the Arunachal Pradesh police handed over the ULFA militant to Assam police yesterday, sources said. Asom underwent training in Myanmar. Police also claimed Udrigan Asom's surrender was yet another jolt for the insurgents group. A militant was killed in an encounter with security forces in Baramulla district of Jammu and Kashmir today. The encounter took place at Watergam town in North Kashmir's Baramulla district. Some weapons and wall-like stores were recovered from the site of the operation. The operation was over, but the militant was yet to be identified. 12 coaches of the Howrah-New Delhi Purva Express derailed near Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh early this morning, injuring at least 14 people. The train was going to New Delhi when the incident occurred near Ruma railway station, about 20 kilometers in Kanpur Nagar district, around 12:50 am. 4 out of the 12 derailed link Hoffman Bush LHB coaches have overturned. The district magistrate, senior superintendent of police and other senior officials reached the spot and supervised the rescue operation. The incident led to cancellations and diversions of several trains. Employees of Jet Airways have written to President Ram Nath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking their intervention to recover outstanding dues as well as to expedite the process of emergency funds for the airline, which has shuttered its operations temporarily. Cash-starved Jet Airways, which has around 23,000 employees, has delayed payment of salaries to the employees, including pilots. Amid uncertainty over the future course of the carrier, 2 employees' unions have now written to the President and the Prime Minister. After months of uncertainty, Jet Airways announced temporary suspension of its operations on April 17 as it failed to receive emergency funds from lenders. Now let's have another short break.
Well, this is true. No matter where we're at and how busy we were, we may not get the time to spend a whole day together, but a time always brings us together when we are dining, especially when gathered around such divinely crafted amenities.
Welcome back. The Aam Aadmi Party said an alliance with Congress just in Delhi is not possible after the party refused to have a tie-up anywhere else with the AAP. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia said that giving 3 seats to the Congress in the national capital would mean giving 3 seats to the BJP. When asked his opinion on the 4:3 seat sharing formula proposed by the Congress, he said the Congress first proposed 6:3:1 seat sharing formula to the AAP in Haryana, where 6 seats would be for Congress, 3 for Janayak Janata Party and 1 for AAP. Chinese President Xi Jinping is determined to end all of the poverty in China by 2020. In the small village of Gaibao, locals are filming short videos of their unspoiled and idyllic countryside. One clip shows 4 young women laughing as they grab fat fish out of the rice fields with their hands. In another, they don traditional outfits and stand next to an ox plowing a paddy field. Their short videos are a small part of a massive nationwide attempt to lift all of China's 1.4 billion people out of poverty by 2020, a goal which President Xi Jinping set in a speech in 2015. The Chinese government defines poverty as earning less than $416, 2,800 yuan as a year or around $1.10 a day, lower benchmark than the World Bank poverty line of $1.90 a day, or just under $700 a year. Sri Lankans today participated in a traditional bull cart race conducted as part of the Sri Lanka National New Year celebrations in Colombo. The New Year, marked by both the majority Sinhalese and minority Tamil population, falls on April 14 this year. Thailand is celebrating its first ever wheat festival, the Pan Ram Wheat Festival. Thailand became the first in Southeast Asia to legalize marijuana for medical purposes in 2018, joining a growing list of governments to embrace liberalization, including Canada, Australia, Israel, and more than half of the US states. The festival is set to feature workshops, art and music dedicated to the legalization of wheat in Thailand, according to Thai media.
The hills of Chiang Rai, after the discovery of...
Now let's take a look at some of the daily local newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express, Haingang Assembly Constituency records highest poll percentage at 91.13. Officers in favor of Prime Minister evidence, says Zet Lee. CPI demands repoll at 28 polling station. Sorry for ugly incident, says Dr. Nimai Chan Luang. The People's Chronicle, Mao Haingang record highest voter turnout. CM office negates queue jump report. Congress open doors to infiltrators, says Ram Madhav. Dr. Nara hopeful of repoll in 30 polling stations. No prof order clarifies MHA. Congress candidate James warns of filing case at High Court. Imphal Free Press. 82.75% voters turn out in state Lok Sabha poll. Senapati records the highest and Jiribam the lowest. Nimai Sa Luang apologized for reaction on Manung Hutna. The Morning Bell. CPI demands repolling in 30 polling stations of Inner Manipur. Student admitted to Catholic school using names of militant groups, says Manipur Maoist. CM denies jumping queue to cast board. Army helps official on poll duty who met with accident. Manipur Mail. Will scrap Article 370, says Amit Shah. Jalarong meeting held. Gujarat Congress writes to EC to restore Y+ security for Hardik Patel. CM office refutes search.
Before we wind up today's bulletin, the top stories once again. Two non-locals found murdered in Tamenglong. One boy electrocuted, two others critically injured. And imported gold biscuits worth rupees 30 lakh seized in Imphal. That's all we have for the news bulletin today. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.